Welcome to this video on where we are still solving word problem. Here is another question on word problem, which the question said the difference between 8 and another number is 17. Find two possible values for the numbers. Two possible values for the numbers means from these equations you are going to find two possible values for this number. What is the number? The number is unknown. As the number is unknown, we are going to represent this number with x. Since we don't know the number and we are going to find the numbers, let's say solution. Let's assume we are going to solve this in two different forms, in two ways. The first way, we are going to assume, because we are finding two different numbers, we are going to assume when x is greater than 8 and when x is less than 8. From the first one, we are going to start from when x is greater than 8. Let's assume. First, assume that x is greater than 8. Now, since x is greater than 8, then we are going to have x minus 8 equal to 17. Since we have this, then we are going to add what? 8. We are going to add 8 to both sides of the equation. By adding 8 to both sides, we have adding 8 to both sides is going to be add 8 to both sides of the equations. Then from here we are going to have s equal to 17 plus 8, which should give us 25. This is a value for the first this is a value for the first number. We are going to this is a value for when x is greater than 8. Now we are going to find value when x is less than what? 8. 2. Let's assume that x less than 8. Then if x is less than 8, then we are going to have 8 minus x equals to 17. Since we have this, now we are going to add what? We are going to add x to both sides of the equation, which is going to be add x to both sides. Since we are adding x to both sides, we are going to have 8 equals to 17 plus x. So since we have this, now we are going to subtract 17 from what? From the both sides of the equations, which, let's say, subtract 17 from both sides. Means we are subtracting 17 from both sides of the equations, which is going to be 8 minus 17 equals to x. Then make x a subject formula in this, which is going to subtract 17 from 8. By subtracting 17 from 8, we're going to have x equal to minus 9. Now, minus 9 is the value we got when solving x is less than 8, and when x is greater than 8 we have 25. When x is less than 8 we have 19. So now the possible value, the two possible values is 25 or minus 9. the two possible values is 25 or minus 9. Why is 25 or minus 9? Because you solve for two different assumptions. The first assumption, which is x is greater than 8, that's when we have 25, and when x is less than 8, that's when we have 9. So from this assumption, that's where this have led to what the final solution of all this thing. The final solution is 25 or minus 9, depending on the one you are solving. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification.